Genesis X Coupe is the luxury brand's most gorgeous concept yet. The pandemic may have prompted the cancellation of major auto shows around the world for more than a year now, but the cars themselves are still coming onto the scene. Sometimes their appearance is something of a surprise, as is the case with this Genesis X concept. We were floored when we first saw it, as it's a true showstopper. If only there was a show for it to stop. Harmonious as Genesis X concept appears, certain aspects of the design strongly contrast others and make this car not only beautiful to behold but quite interesting. Most lines and forms above the arching line that runs from the grille to the trunk convey precision and elegance, while below that line is overt muscularity. Its proportions are classic Grand Tourer with wider fenders and clean and uncluttered surfaces. Up front is the most expressive three-dimensional interpretation of Genesis G-matrix grille yet, and like all Genesis products, the wing badge is nestled in a slight recess that continues back down the length of the hood. The lustrous teal paint looks rich, while the split-spoke argent wheels convey some industrial-grade grit. Mark Urbano car and driver. 2 lines. The most striking elements on the Genesis X concept are its strong dramatic 2 lines lighting elements that appear to extend around the front corners and even continue after the front wheel arch to the door cutout back. The theme continues in the twin stacked wraparound tail lamps. The motif also sneaks in at the rising C-pillars. Similar design elements were present on the sporty Essentia concept that appeared at the 2018 New York Auto Show and have proliferated onto production cars such as the G80 sedan and GV80 SUV. The 2-line architecture defines the side of every Genesis independent of typology or product. The 2 lines will always be Genesis, said Genesis design chief Sanji Lee. It doesn't matter if it's day or night, it is always prominent and stands out from now on. When you see 2 lines you will think Genesis. Cockpit. Within the cockpit, greater than inside, the Genesis X concept is an equally stylish mix of typical concept car whizbangery, such as the crystal sphere in the armrest that flips over to become the gear selector, and eco-friendly materials. Genesis says it has used materials that are usually discarded in a typical car's production process. The driver sits in a cognac leather-covered throne ensconced by a swoopy dashboard and armrest. Space in the rear seats looks tight. What's under the big clamshell hood? Nothing worth mentioning, apparently. Genesis representatives stress that it is merely a statement of intent for the company's future designs, and that it is EV-based. It's possible, theoretically. As with every concept car, the biggest questions is, will it be built? There's nothing that says we couldn't see something like this, said Genesis spokesman Jared Pellet. Certainly the 2 lines lights and evolved G-matrix grille will live on and make it into more production Genesis models, he explained, but the idea of a coupe is one of many product proposals within the Genesis family. We have so many great ideas in our product pipeline. And I'm sure if you spoke to our designers and engineers, they would love to do X, Y, and Z.